In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use XLOOKUP in Excel with examples. First, open Microsoft Excel so you can follow along directly in a worksheet. XLOOKUP is one of the most useful modern lookup functions in Excel, and once you understand the basic structure, it becomes much easier to search for information quickly and accurately. XLOOKUP is designed as a modern replacement for older functions like vlookup and HLOOKUP. The big advantage is flexibility. It can search vertically or horizontally, return results from either direction, and make missing value handling much cleaner. That means fewer workarounds and simpler formulas. Let's start with a basic example. Imagine you have a small table with employee ID in one column and name in another. The data includes IDs 1001, 1002, 1003, and 1004, with corresponding names. To find the employee name for ID 1003, enter this formula. Equals XLOOKUP open parenthesis 1003, A2 through A5, B2 through B5, close parenthesis. In this case, Excel looks for the value 1003 in cells A2 to A5, then returns the matching result from cells B2 to B5. The result is Peter. This is the core idea of XLOOKUP: search in one range, return from another. Now let's look at a very common situation. What happens when the value doesn't exist? If you search for employee ID 1005, which is not in the list, you can avoid the default error by adding a custom message. Use this formula. Equals XLOOKUP open parenthesis 1005, A2 through A5, B2 through B5, comma, quote, not found, quote, close parenthesis. Instead of showing a #n/a error, Excel returns not found. This makes your spreadsheets more user-friendly and easier to read. Next, here's an example that shows one of XLOOKUP's biggest strengths. Suppose your table has name in one column and employee ID in the next. If you want to find the ID for Peter, enter equals XLOOKUP open parenthesis quote, Peter quote, A8 through A10, B8 through B10, close parenthesis. The result is 1003. Unlike vlookup, XLOOKUP can return values from columns on the left or the right, which gives you much more flexibility when working with real-world data. Finally, you can also return multiple columns at once. If you have a table with employee ID, name, and department, and you use the formula equals XLOOKUP open parenthesis 1002, A14 through A16, B14 through C16, close parenthesis, Excel returns both the name and department for that employee. The result spills into two cells, showing Mary and HR. That's the power of XLOOKUP: simple formulas, flexible lookups, and cleaner results in Excel.